everybody and welcome back to Norfolk Fords. We're back again on the Gladi Fields on a Saturday morning. Currently driving the T6 as I've just filled up the T7. Normally we're running 2 tractors on the road, so normally I'd be running back with the T7, but we need to get ahead with the topping of the Gladiolus bulbs. So I'm driving Dad's T6 while he's, where is he? He's over there. He's on the old 6310 with a grass cutter on the back. We're using that to take off the leaves of the gladioli, the stems. They're more like reeds really, they're quite thick and strong. So we're having to do it in 2 passes. So first pass with the 6310 with the grass cutter, then the second pass with an actual topper, which is taking it back to a neat layer of soil which you see there. And that's on the back of the 6230. That's going quite nicely. So here I am just filling up the Marshall trailer again, as we were last weekend. But the difference is, this week, we've got the standard T2 with Omega separation system, which I don't really know how it works, so I'm probably going to have a bit of a binge on that tonight and see how that all works. But it's actually a really incredible picker, because it's brand new compared to our Pearson. It's not a very fair comparison, really. Our Pearson, I think it's a year older than me, so it's 22-year-old, or a year younger, I can't remember. Anyway, it's 20-year-old, and I think I said it in the last video, pretty much for the first 2 weeks when we started Gladi lifting, we had a breakdown once a week, every week. Not once a week, once a day every week. Which was just ridiculous. So we had Grimmy out, see what they thought we could do better, and we had Standard out, and they said, oh yeah, we could do this a lot better. And they've given us a Standard T2. Well, we've hired it. But we've had to put our own webs in it, because for the Gladdies we've got to have a finer web, which is why we're carrying so much soil up, because the bulbs are so much smaller than your potatoes will be. See Dad over there now. So we've got our own webs in there now, which we'll keep for next year. But I think next year we'll probably hire the same machine, or another machine again, for daffodils, which we'll use. I think we'll use the same webs on, but we'll use it for daffodils, and then we'll want it again for gladioli next year, which should be quite convenient for Standard, because we don't lift when potatoes are lifted. So the machine can be stood up in the yard, or it can be with us. So I think we'll hire again next year, because having a brand new machine is just naturally fantastic. Dad always likes the old school picking table, and to be fair, it's justified, because we could do with it here. This T2 hasn't got one. Just slow it before I send it off the end of the trailer again. This T2 hasn't got a picking off table. So now and again Mark has got to stop, Mark is driving the picker. He is having to stop to pick off big bits of concrete and stuff like that, because there's a surprising amount of bricks and stuff in this field. But it's just the nature of where we are, really. We're not too far from the beet factory. You see it over there, it looks fantastic. But I'm really enjoying the change, being out on a tractor. One thing I will say is I need more practice loading, because for some reason I can see it out the back window. I wander towards the harvester all the time, so I load the right hand side of the trailer first, which is not ideal. I'm getting a little bit better at the back, slowly. It's good, it helps Dad out a lot. If If you haven't seen it already, check out the drone footage that we did for the standing T2. It's a nice little video. The field is a lot wetter this weekend, because we didn't have this mud pit first, like last Saturday, on these ends. It's really got churned up. So I'm just going where I've been, so I know I've hit a solid floor there. Then driving on to where we've lifted, which is dry, spinning around. It's not working out too bad. The T7 is so comfortable riding over these bumps. Oh, and the T6 really. The New Hollands are really nice on the comfort side. And I mean, I don't think people talk about this seat enough. I mean, it's got this for a headrest, which, yeah, people who haven't used one before are probably thinking, oh, bloody hell, that's in the way. No, not at all. I was sitting this on the road, or even just driving forward, and it just feels so good on your shoulders. And then you want to look behind you, just swipe it with your elbow. It's hardly any effort. Then you just hook your arm over, and there you are, you're looking. And it's still holding my shoulders quite nice. It's a fantastic seat. Nobody talks about this seat enough. And on the road, when you hit a bump, it's sort of a sharp sort of spring. It's quite dampened. It's very nice. So just swipe it. Seat's awesome. In his cab, he's got a screen, a control box. So I think there's 3 control boxes just for the. I think there is 3 just for the stand. There's a screen and a joystick box. I want to say there's another one, but I might be wrong. It's possibly I'm thinking of when it was in here. Yeah, I am, because we've got the top comp display here. There's only two, so there's a screen which you can adjust pretty much everything on it. And you've got the joysticks where you're controlling it. Like your unloading arm and stuff like that. Depth control. It's so clever, and I wish I knew more about it. Hello again. Right, we're back. We're now on the road, and we're now stopping it up again, and we're getting home. So we've got the T6 filled, we've got the T7 filled. The half's now being cleaned down a little bit. So Dad's staying up there with the 6310. I'm going to go back up there as soon as I get back to the yard. Somebody's going to drop me off. I'm going to bring the 6310 back because while I'm going back to the yard, he's finishing cutting the leaves and the stalks off of the Gladiolus. So I'm going to run back there and we'll bring a tractor home. We have had a slight mess up with that tractor because we had the side window that sits here. That side window's gone because of the other topper, which is a bit of a bugger. But it is what it is, it happens. So we'll get that home. It might be a bit chilly, but I've got a coat. We'll just take it like that. If you've enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.